Hey everyone, how's everyone's Saturday evening going? I am just doing a little bit of a live stream here just to pass the time. I don't have a video this week, so I figured I'd do a live stream. I was in the I had every intentions of doing a video today, but the doves aren't cooperating, so missed a few, and they're kind of far and few between. It seemed like. So, hey, Raymond Williams. I saw a few pigeons and I missed them. I would say I'd be giving them warning shots just because, I guess. My goal was to go out there and get some uh, pigeons, mourning doves, or crows. Missed pigeons. Came close to shooting at some doves, and I didn't see any crows. I heard them, but I didn't see any. So I came home empty handed, but I was able to get out this evening or this afternoon, early evening. So it was all right. So yeah, it was coming down here in my basement, and the last two steps, for some reason, I don't know if I stepped wrong or what, but I ended up falling down two steps, actually falling down two steps, hit the landing, and hit the concrete floor in the basement here. So I ended up scratching my elbow a little, or my back of my arm, landed on my ribs a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It rains, it pours, I guess, once in a while. But as you can see, the scrolling down below, how's everyone's early season hunts going? There's some early season goose, teal. Mourning dove is open now. I would think in all the lower 48, and or I shouldn't say lower 48. I don't know who all has doves hunt. Did you hurt the concrete? No, I think that concrete's pretty thick, but so am I. So um yeah, I'm kind of sore right here, back of my ribs, where my lat muscle is. But yeah, I'll probably be sore tomorrow. But as far as hunts, I guess there's some early goose, I believe, yet. Or um, getting back to the mourning doves, I don't know if every state has a mourning dove season. I would think they would, but I know it's a hard time getting dove season. Slowly down a couple for it. Oh, it wasn't that bad, luckily. Good thing I had a wall to fall into and then kind of gracefully fall onto the floor. How you doing, Raymond? You have some things going on in your life, healing up or getting healthy. There's one person here, so it's kind of that's you, Raymond. um, I know there's evening activities going on for Saturday night. I'm sure people are out and about, and um, you're doing good. That's good. You're out. People are out and about, and I believe, and there's I think small water charters is going to be going live at some point. So, um, Yeah, just looking at some of the videos subscriptions I've had through um, YouTube. There's a lot that I'm missing, not because I don't want to watch, is I don't have a lot of time. I kind of follow the ones where um, like this time of year or whatever the season is, and they have on or what they do. I kind of watch. I try to watch all of them, but it's pretty hard to do it. Um, yeah, today was the first day I bought my small game, so I'm set to go. I'm good for rabbits, squirrels, mourning doves. If I get my federal and state stamp, I'd be good for waterfowl, but I don't believe I will be doing that. Yeah, it's seasonal. Yeah, yep, you're right. Yeah. Like lately I've been watching videos on canning food and fermenting. Like I have a small crock of sauerkraut that's fermenting, and I want to maybe tomorrow. It's supposed to rain pretty good here for a couple days. Um, I want to maybe water bath that and preserve that in jars, and maybe I have some apples that I just got done doing. I think I have, let's see here, 7 or 8 pints of applesauce that I made. First time ever. It's quite a process to do applesauce. I think it's a little bit um, time consuming, I think, for the most part, than other stuff, but I don't know. I did tomatoes a few weeks ago and did some sauerkraut, canned some cabbage to get sauerkraut. So I've been watching those kind of videos, learning how to do that, and so I can learn how to do it and know it and keep canning instead of buying things from the store. And my sister's been doing it too, so she just gave me some pickle relish. It's not bad. It's pretty tasty. Um, um, oh, I'm gonna turn that down. Just seeing who's all in the live, and I can see it's on my phone a lot quicker than some of the comments on here. Raymond, I guess it's just you and me. Then again, I don't do a premiere thing. I just we usually freeze our apples. I thought about that too. I also thought about giving the rest to a friend of mine for deer, but I should probably I should keep them. I shouldn't just toss them. But there's something else I want to make with the apples too, and I forgot what it was. I don't have any kind of an apple press for making apple juice or cider, so eh, I don't want to do any of that. But I just content with what I have and what I know for now, and maybe as time progresses, I'll learn to do a little bit more. Of what I want to do is pressure cook or pressure can. I know I've talked about this in the last live stream, but um, yeah, it's just something to, just another skill, just another a late summer hobby, I guess, before fall starts is for hunting season. So my face isn't too bright here, is it? With I have a little lamp behind the yeah. Hey, living in Emma. Ugh, boy, I cannot get that. That is such a tongue twister for me. Living MN outdoors. How are you guys doing? Um, Sorry to hear about Rachel's grandfather. It's a tough thing losing a grandparent. All that knowledge is um hope I hope you had time to chit chat with them towards the end and just get as much I look beautiful. I didn't know with this little lamp right here. I thought about putting a shade over it or my hat, but to dim the glare off on my face. But um, yeah, like I said, losing a grandparent's tough. It's a lot of history that goes along with them. So it's be nice to soak up some of that knowledge that they have. So it's damn river boys. Canned deer meat is the best. Uh, yeah, I would love to learn how to do that too. Isn't it true that you got to pressure can it and not water bath it? Correct. I think something's got to happen there as far as killing bacteria and things like that. Yeah, I think he was 96. That's a darn good life. Imagine someone that age. They've seen everything, everything that we have today. They did the old way, and they've seen all that transition. You know, I think about farming. From like threshing, or combining, instead gathering up all the wheat and slamming it and getting the seeds out to big combines. They've seen all of that. It's pretty cool. Yep. Pressure can, no water bath. Yeah. 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 That pressure canning is kind of scary for me. Live more outdoors is here. Unpaved Explorer. How are you guys doing? Thanks for stopping in. As We're just kind of starting doing a rabbit trail kind of a thing now. So he was a dairy and crop farmer. That's awesome. The knowledge that he has about everything about that. Um, as you can see on the question scrolling across the screen on the bottom is how's everyone's early season hunts going? But we rabbit trailed to canning and history of our grandparents. Usually cook mine in a pot of water. Okay. Yeah, I was telling Raymond earlier, kind of getting a headache now a little bit, but that um I was coming downstairs and the last two steps, I don't know what I did. I misstepped and I fell two st- two steps, hit a landing, then fell to my right, scratched the back of my left arm, landed on my right side and my back of my ribs. Now it seems like I have a little bit of a headache. Living them and outdoors, goose and teal were slow. How long does your early goose season go? Is it just like 2 week, 15 days, or yeah, 2 weeks or so? That's what it is here in Wisconsin, I believe. It's open September 1st and closes for on September 15th or wherever that lands that weekend. Ends tomorrow. What's your limit? What's your bag limit then? I'm pretty sure it's still 5 here in early season, and I haven't done it in a while, so don't take this as truth. But I think here in the late season, in regular season, we can have the bag limit of 3 and 5. Yep, that's what ours is too. Did you hear about Canada? They're not allowing any kind of waterfowl um, hunts. They're allowing hunts, I believe, if I read this right. Georgia Trapping and Fishing is here. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in. But there, you can hunt there, but you're not allowed to bring the meat over to the border. I don't know what that's all about. I don't watch the news anymore, so I don't know what's exactly going on. But if they're worried about a bird flu of some sort, I don't know. But I don't know how they're going to keep birds from flying south. I don't know. Leave it to no Canada. The people are good that I know up there, and so. But the squirrel's going to start pretty soon here. That starts the 17th of this month, and my bird feeder is becoming. It will turn into a bait station. Shh. No transporting of birds across the border. Bird flu scare. A scare. That's yeah. Go figure. I don't understand why no transporting, but yet I don't know. It's so dumb. I'm sure people come here. Well, maybe they can't take them up there either. I don't know. But anyways, like I said, we our squirrel season is going to start soon. Our bow season for deer is probably going to start next week. Also, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of hunters going out next weekend, and Canadian government is dumber than a box of rocks. They fly. They gonna ask them not to fly, right? I wonder what Backwoods Barbarian thinks about that, and Tubby Guy Outdoors, and the Camel Cowboy. Raymond, if you're still here, you're from Canada too, right? I believe. I wonder what they think. I would love the bull hunt, but I shouldn't say I don't have time. I probably have more time now than I had when the kids were in school. But getting things back together as far as bull hunting, that takes a lot of time. You know, is practice and finding a spot to go, and it's a lot of time. But one thing I do love about bull hunting, Tina's here. Thanks for stopping in. The one thing I did really love about bull hunting, when I started out, I was in 8th grade. I got my first bull from my aunt for Christmas, and no one taught me how to bull hunt or anything like that. I learned it all on my own. I'm no expert by any means, so I'm out there and just trying to get it done. And the one thing I really, like I said, truly love about in bow hunting is when I went out on the weekends, Friday night after school. My mom or dad would take me out to a friend of theirs that owned a dairy farm, and I went out there all weekend, morning and night, and I bow hunted. Sat there. The thing I loved, every week that I went out, there's always something new to look at because either the leaves turn colors, and fell. That way you could see a little bit farther into the woods. So it's something new. Every week it was like that, and I got to enjoy that. That's what I loved about bow hunting. And I could kind of set my watch to the deer that were coming out of the woods, coming out to feed in the alfalfa. That was it was good times back then. Boy, eighth grade, man, oh man, that's a long time ago already. Oh yeah, what else? Um, Trapping season's gonna start next month. That reminds me, I gotta get out there and talk to people and just been so busy running around and doing this and that. Do leaves change colors in the southern states? I'm assuming they would because the lack of light, sunlight. I don't know if they have it as pretty as we do. Oh, the state that would really watch them on. The state I would really love to go to, or states, is the Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire in fall. That looks so beautiful over there in fall. I don't know how, I'm just reading my own question. I don't know how people are doing goose hunting around here. I haven't really seen anything on Facebook and Snapchat, but a coworker friend of mine usually goes out maybe once or twice. He used to hit it pretty hard going out in the early season for goose, and they'd hit the do some slocking of geese, but he's kind of taken a toned her down a notch, and now he's focused on bow hunting and stuff like that. But I haven't seen a whole lot of pictures on Facebook of people goose hunting. Yeah, I think I'll watch alone. Start watching that a little bit. But yeah, it's always fun getting out in the early season goose hunting. Bow hunting is interesting. Archery starts in Pennsylvania October 1st. Hey Craig, when does your bow hunting start down by you guys? And living MN Outdoors, when does your bow hunting start by you? It's quiet down here in my basement. I can hear I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the tick tocking of the clock. Archery starts 1 week. Same weekend as ours. It kind of your state must mirror ours pretty close. Livermore Outdoors is getting bees ready for winter. Ours open. Wow, today, huh? That's cool. Anybody that you know have any success yet? I was gonna say something. What was it? Something to do with. What was it? I was gonna say something. 9 people here. That's cool. Tom, yes, I am. I'm in East Central Wisconsin, in between Lake Winnebago and Lake Michigan. What was I going to say? I hate that. Must be my age. Something before I said something. Oh, TikTok. All right. I did a few shorts the other week, last week up north. I did anyone follow? No, I don't. Major League Fishing Bass Tour. Nope, can't help you out. But I learned how to add music, other music besides what's on my video editing app. That's awesome. You can use almost any song that they list, but that's pretty cool. I thought one video was going to go viral. I think it was that one with the doe that was in the woods watching me. That one kind of kicked it up pretty quick, but then it flattens out real quick too. Daniel, are you guys still fishing pretty heavy, or you kind of slack off a little bit? I'm looking forward to squirrel. I think we can get 5 squirrels, 5 of each. Hey, Megan, how are you? I'm a little sore now from falling. My daughter. Um, yeah, we can get 5 gray squirrels, 5 fox squirrels, and I believe red squirrels are 5 also. The limit for crows, I think, is 15 or 25. I forget. Rabbit is 3. This is just by obviously memory, but you haven't been fishing for over a month? That's unlike you guys. Seems like you're out there every time I turn on YouTube. um Goose is 5 or 3 in the late season. Um yeah, I see your correction, but I wasn't gonna say nothing. Um let's see here. Birds. I don't hunt pheasants. I haven't been hunting waterfowl in a few years. Let's see. What can we hunt? What can we hunt? Small game. They say pheasants. I don't pheasant hunt. There's not really a whole lot around here to hunt except if you pay for going on a game farm and hunting that way. But they'd be. It's too bad that we can't have a good population of pheasants around here without game farms to have them released. It's too bad. Um, yeah, I think it's 3 for those. 3 rabbits, 3 cottontails. Um, yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Raccoon is unlimited, I believe. Um, Possum, skunks, there's no limit for that either. So, yeah, it's I don't know if I'll get out hunting tomorrow or not. It's supposed to, like I said earlier, it's supposed to rain pretty decent. I'm hoping we get some -0. Yeah, I got an idea, I guess. Friend of mine at work, he's always saying, "Do this, you'll get a whole bunch of views." I don't know. Uh, there's two types of advice. There's good and there's bad. I think my dog. What are you doing?
I was gonna fix your light
What are you gonna do to my light?
because I'm watching it on my TV
Yeah.
and your face looks really white.
Does it? Like there's a glare, right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know what's gonna.
There's no lampshade around here. I thought about putting my hat over the light, but I don't want. Is that
We
hot?
need to. No, we need to
Put
get
this.
you.
Put this over it. That helps, huh?
Not really, because
It helps a lot. It's a lot better, right?
yeah, I think so.
That's my sweetie.
We need to get you a ring light.
Go to Walmart and go get me one quick.
I don't think they have them at Walmart.
I think they do. No, you don't have to get me one. Look at, I got more subscribers, more people watching since you came down here. I got, you know what, Daniel? Shiner guy's here. Thanks for stopping in. Daniel, that's what he was talking about. But I don't know if I can pull that off. I don't even know if I want to do that.
Please don't.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go out in a Speedo. Walmart has ring lights for Scott the Trap. Scott's here.
Scott.
Schweitz.
Hi, Scott.
Not so loud.
Sorry.
Hey there, young one. Make sure everyone hits that thumbs up. That way it can push my channel out there. Let's see here. Shiner guy's here.
Does that
Scott.
live in Minnesota Outdoors have a ring light?
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
$20.
Yeah. That's a.
But yeah, it would put a good glow on your face.
Yeah, that way the ring would be.
Yeah, so it doesn't shine right on your face.
Be right there, right?
Yeah, but you would like put it behind.
Well, I know that.
Oh, okay. Then when you do videos, you can put your phone on there.
J&J is here. What was that, Megan?
Then like when
Coffee Outdoors. Huh?
What?
Another channel. Coffee Outdoors.
Oh.
Thanks for the thumbs up. Shiner guy. That Speedo. That's what that friend of mine from work was saying, but I don't know.
Augie?
Yeah. I don't.
Oh, that wouldn't be a sight to see you two together.
Yeah. SNS Outdoors. Hey Tom, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Like I said earlier, coming down here, I fell down the steps.
I never got out of my bed faster than I did.
Well, sure, it took you long enough to get down here.
Well, I heard something, and then I was like, okay, he didn't say anything. Then all of a sudden,
well, you didn't hear me say.
I thought I heard you say something, and then I was like, okay, there's no noise, so I think he fell. So I literally ran out of bed and came down.
The only thing I said was the word that starts with F and ends in. Yeah, it hurt. I've seen so many pics of deer down. I'm getting the itch. I probably will too, but I'm not gonna. I'll wait for our gun deer season to get the itch.
It is 63 out right now to that Shiner guy that said.
It's starting to cool off a little bit up. Yep. Yeah, tomorrow it's supposed to be a little bit cooler than that yet, right? Or about the same.
At night or during the day?
During
Today
the
was
day.
like 70.
Tomorrow is supposed to be
Tomorrow it's
mid
supposed to be
60s.
61 and rainy.
Yes. I love that weather.
And then Tuesday 74. The only like hot day is Saturday at 78.
Wow.
The rest is like low 70s.
That's gonna be I better hide that Speedo comment there. You Daniel, how were the northern lights up by you guys last weekend? We saw just a little bit of a glow, nothing much to brag about. But I guess it was between 11:30 and 12:30 Saturday night. That's when they were pretty bright. You guys are still in the 90s.
Where is he from?
Florida.
Oh.
Yeah, 90s. You can keep that stuff. I don't like that stuff. Working out, and it's humid too, I suppose, down by you guys also. Or down in Florida, it is a little bit. But working in that stuff, it just sucks. Plus the humidity.
Where are all these people from?
Well, PA Trapping is probably from Pennsylvania. Coffee Outdoors, I believe, is Ohio. Hunting and stuff with J&J, I think he's from Pennslevania, maybe.
No, Coffee Outdoors is
Indiana.
What
I
part
was
of
close.
Indiana? Oh, never mind. Don't say that.
11 viewers here. Awesome.
Upstate.
Clover Tack is from Texas. I haven't seen you lately. Well, I haven't done a live stream lately either. Orlando, Florida.
Oh,
We've been there numerous times, haven't
we?
Yeah, a lot of times.
I got pooped on by a seagull one time.
Good to know.
At Disney. Just made me think of Orlando.
Scott just got his order of I got my order and got some Bobcat stuff. Awesome. Close to Coffee Outdoors. This is close to Terre Haute. Hot. You have 3 channels. Holy cow. I got a hard time keeping busy with one. 13 people here. That's the highest I've had in a long time. Speaking of trapping, Scott, I got to get out and I got to talk to people just to let them know that I'm still interested and things like that. I got to talk to Zach and Rachel. They live right next to Eli and Betsy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right where Hilmers used to live.
Oh.
So I gotta start asking permission.
That Coffee Outdoors is 3 hours from where Brandon's hometown is.
Oh. Did you make it to Marshfield this weekend? I did not. Someday I will. When? I'm not sure. But it'd be kind of neat to just walk through, and I'm sure they have demos and things like that, and trapping convention if you're.
Oh. Coffee Outdoors is gonna start trapping coyotes hard after
Christmas.
Interesting.
I thought I was going to have like 2 weeks off for trapping and possibly hunting, but I don't think that's the case. my calculations were wrong with how many years of service I had at where I work, and I get 4 weeks at December 28th. So I'll have to save some of that for next year.
Then I'm getting your viewers up.
13.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you have 3 weeks in November. Are you going to spend all of them up north then? Cody's in Hawaii. Oh, really? Is he living out there, or is he just going to go vacation there, or working there, or whatever?
Is that his son? Or
Yeah.
Is that all?
Yeah. I should have had Tracy trim my beard a little bit more.
I will.
No.
I'll do it on your live stream.
No. 2 weeks if needed. I hope you get something up there. A friend of mine, Scott Trapper, he finally drew a bobcat tag and a fisher tag for this season, for this trapping season. How long does it take to apply, Scott? He's been there since March, staying there for a while. Cool. I will vote yes on the beard trim. No.
I do have a little eyebrow razor. I could just.
What I want to do is just. No, we're not doing it. No. I'll shut this live stream down real quick. Yeah. Scott says second to trim. No.
Yeah, you guys are all on my side, huh? See, it's a little.
What is that? An actual razor?
Yeah.
No. You're not doing it.
See it. Look at.
I see how it works. I know what razors can do. Don't. Dork. What I want to do is just outline this and come down a little bit further. So my son,
My brother,
her brother is getting married in 2 weeks. So I got my hair cut today. So that way in 2 weeks, it looks somewhat trim. You guys must, I'm not going to say it. Yee fishing.
Howdy.
Maybe that's yee. Granger Smith. No, I just I got my hair cut today, and within 2 weeks it'll look nice grown in. I like the high and tight look. I'm never in the military, but I just like the shortness of the hair. Besides planning this year's trap line, I am also planning on going out west road trip to some. Well, that's cool. That'd be a fun ride, fun trip. No trim. I shaved my beard, just a goatee. Hashtag save the beard. Well.
Thought we convinced them, guys.
Nope.
Not that guy. LOL must be nice, though. That would be cool if you were.
What's that?
The yee fishing said not that guy. LOL. Be nice, though.
I gotta use a mirror. I can't do it on here, and you're not doing it. I need a clippers first. Okay, I'm kind of.
Yeah, we did try.
Gotta run, Tom. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for stopping in, Daniel. I appreciate it. Say hi to Rachel. Well, if she's in the live stream too, say hi to her. Or hi, Rachel. So don't forget the thumbs up if you haven't, and have yourself a good night and good weekend. Nothing. Boy, it's been almost an hour already since I started this live stream. What time? 7:30. I wish weekends wouldn't go so fast. Yeah. Any big hunting trips for anyone coming up? I sent a little poll on my community page asking if anyone had any trips planned. I thought about going out to North Dakota with some friends of mine, but with the lack of vacation and my son getting married, and I wasn't in the frame of mind to kind of mentally prepare myself for duck hunting out there. What was in the shop 4 times this summer? Caught on fire once. Wow.
Well, guys, I'm going back up into my room.
You gotta say peace out.
Peace out.
No, just go.
Are they saying bye to me?
No.
Aw.
Don't really go anything coming up as far as hunting. You never know when I get a hankering to go shoot some pigs in the face, though. Can do that pretty much any night. Trapping opens October 22nd. I think Shiner Guy says bye.
Bye, Shiner Guy. I'm still here. I didn't get very far. I was waiting for someone to say goodbye to me.
Okay, you got your wishes granted. Scott says bye too.
Bye, Uncle Scott.
I thought you were upstairs already.
No, I had to go.
Sorry for yelling. Pennsylvania Trapping says see ya.
See ya.
Let's see here. Where was I? Yeah. I'm going out to North Dakota. I've been there twice. It's a fun time. Last time I went, we got froze out, so we ended up coming back 2 days later. We were supposed to be there a week. But there was tons of snow geese and ducks, Canadian geese. It was a sight to see. One day the birds were there, next day gone. There's no holding them back. There was nothing there whatsoever. Taking off, Scott. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I'll probably give this live stream about maybe 10 more minutes or so, depending if the conversation picks up. If not, if it keeps going, I'll keep going. Love a good conversation. Something pig hunting. I would love to try that. I believe pigs don't. If you got a domestic pig, and if it ends up escaping from the farm, I believe it doesn't take long for it to turn wild. Backwoods Barbarian is here. How are you? How are things going with the new place? I see that you moved in. I saw you eating some trout eggs. So I'm sure I see that you're moved in, and hopefully things are good up there for you guys, and hope the move was smooth. A good transition. I know we have some of our stuff from our last house at the last house yet. Only months, I believe, before they go feral. Yeah, it doesn't. To me, that's only months, but that seems pretty quick. We had some around here a few years ago. They got them, and the lady didn't want them anymore, so she let her pigs go. And luckily, they ended up uh, harvesting them, getting them. That would have been a mess around here. It's amazing how destructive those pigs can be. Unreal. See videos of the guys in the helicopters shooting the pigs. It's amazing what they can tear up. I'm loving it here, loving the adventures. Well, that's cool. You plan. I know you need to get some internet. I believe you said, or something going on with that, where you gotta um was for uploading videos and stuff like that. So hope things are good with that. Looking forward to see some of the landscape. Well, I've seen pictures that you've had. I believe that's where you're at. Megan, you're a dandy. Uh, well, that's good that internet now. I think I'm gonna end up with a bruise on my arm. Yeah, right, right there. Back again. Shady's back. Trying to get your freezer filled for winter. Well, that's awesome. I would love to be, man. Yeah, seeing those trout that you have um, vacuum sealed and getting ready to put in the freezer. That's awesome. That is so cool. I think prepping for more off the land style living. I'm with you. I'll try to be the first to watch those videos when you do them, or if you do them. I just love that stuff. That full circle um, way of life. You go out. Let's say my garden. I planted onions um, back in May. Now they're in the garage. They're what do they call that? Drying, or I can't think of it now. Dark 30s here. Awesome. Um, Kyle's here. Just that whole, you start something and you get to see the finished product. I just love that. Shiner guy got a new dog. What kind of dog did you get? Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how we get used to this whole thing, and our phones, and it's kind of scary in a way. I all these people here now are the first people I pretty much met when I first started out with YouTube. Shiner guy, Kyle, Daniel, um, who else? uh, uh what the, I can't even think now. Um, Hunting and stuff with J&J, all them. That's cool. And new ones here too. I love it. 2.5-year-old rescue lab pip mix named Rosie. She's really sweet. That's awesome. I got trying to scroll down to the very. There we go. Let go of it. After 5 is here or no? Yeah, and Cody after 5. He was one of the first people I friended. Matt from Daddy Duck is. We need Daddy Duck here in here. Yeah. Um, that's cool. Oh, right. Oh, I got you, Kyle. Yep. I think it's I think it'll be 3 years since I've started. I've been on YouTube, but I actually didn't start making content until uh 2.5, 3 years ago. Just for the heck of it, I started I was out rabbit hunting where I normally rabbit hunt now, and I thought I'm gonna try something. Took a little couple videos of my a crick, and I went from there. So I downloaded an app on my phone, and I still use my phone for everything as far as my videos. And I use that, and that video app, editing app, and eventually here I am doing a live stream and talking to you all. It's pretty cool. Well, then I got a subscription for the video app that I have, so I could do a little bit more, have a little bit more music, and that's the thing I need to do too, is trying to figure out how to download music onto my phone so I could use some of that music in the editing app. And I don't know if I can or not, but doing the shorts, Cody showed me how to do that last week via text messaging. So I figured that out and added real music to my video shorts. Early season hunt. I guess I could have asked how fishing season was going too. Obviously, if you watched Backwoods Barbarians channel, he's got a whole bunch of um, pictures in his community page. Yes, download it from YouTube Music. How do I don't know if I can download it, but I can't get it into the video app. It won't allow me to upload it in or download it into there. NL Ghost Wolf is here. Thanks for stopping in. Kyle's excited for bow season. He hung 2 tree stands today, pulled cards from trail cam, and had a big 9-point buck on it. Awesome. We got you up on the TV now. You're sitting in the living room with me and the wife while I have coffee. Coffee. Oh, man. I could go for a cup now. I'm not going to go make one. It's going to take too long to make. But here, I'm on your TV. Awesome. My daughter's watching me on her TV too, and she's just upstairs. Moose season opener today here in Newfoundland. Did I pronounce that right? Newfoundland or I Newfoundland, right? Put correct if I'm saying it right. Newfoundland. Pike Lake Kenny's here. He's from upper central Wisconsin, I believe. Boy, there's quite a few people here. I'm pretty certain Pike Lake Kenny is getting some rain right about now. Very close. You say it better than most. Newfoundland. Newfoundland? Yeah. um, what was I talking about? Hunting. Daniel, Backwoods Barbarian, filling the freezer up. I guess that could have been a question too, or some fishing. Yes, Tom got drenched all day. I believe it. We're gonna end up getting it too if it's not doing it already. Raining. There's a bunch of guys going out on Lake Michigan doing their trolling east of Manitowoc, and they're getting some huge fish. I mean, some nice salmon and music and videos. I gotta scroll up. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I'll be bear trapping next week. Are you gonna film any of that, Daniel? Yeah, music and videos. It's amazing how a guy can rabbit trail, you know, especially me. I just have random, ask the guy that I work with, I always have random thoughts and just go with it. And he looks at me like, where did you come up with that? But yeah, filling the freezer is fun to do. Like just earlier, I took out some ground pork, which I'll be making for tomorrow morning for breakfast. I'm looking forward to it. That and with some eggs and bought some hash browns too. That tastes so good together. 12 people here. Now, Daniel, with the bear trapping, that's all snares, right? For like around the paws and stuff, like the rest of the paws. I remembered watching that video that you have, or do you actually use jaw traps? 13 people here. Awesome. Yeah, I'll film the process. Might do a series of trapping. Yeah, that'd be kind of neat to see. That'd be awesome. We all can learn something from that too. The way things used to be done. Show people how it's done and not what's the word I'm looking for? Disney it up kind of a thing, you know. Was it? No, it's a foothold snare, and I'm as humane as possible about it. Oh, good. Yeah, we don't need any more backlash for what we do than what we already have, you know. Wow, just over an hour, and we still have 11. Still have 11 people in here. Pretty awesome. It's 10 to 8 here. 8 or 7:52. It is. Let's see. What is the temperature now? It's got to be 63 degrees here. Those warm days are going to be losing their grip pretty quick here. I'm embarrassed to ask what you've been up to because I'm way behind on your adventure, but how have you been, Tom? Well, I'm all right. And um, really haven't had a whole lot of adventures going on this summer. One, I only went out fishing once this year, and that's when the walleye were spawning from Green Bay into the Fox River. So I've been trying to do shorts to kind of keep my content there and keep my YouTube channel going, kind of a thing. What else? I did yeah, it's a lot of overtime for work in the beginning. What else? Yeah, it's not much to talk about, really. From fish to elk hunting. Awesome. Um, yeah, to keep answering Daniel's question, it's we moved we moved from our son bought our house that we were living in. Then we bought my wife's dad's place. So we're all moved in for the most part. There's things in the basement over there that need to come over here or get thrown out. And yeah, just trying to get settled in. I planted a garden. I guess I could have done some videos with my garden, but I'm not a real good gardener yet. I thought about doing some things like that as far as food preserving. I never done it before. This year's my first year I have ever canned. So doing any of that, do I need a glass of water. So yeah, just kind of keeping up on the garden a little bit. So yeah, just keeping busy around home and uh, working. So yeah, that's my con even for I know, right? Especially I got a tickle right here. Yeah, our last host we were there 23 years. That's a lot of stuff to accumulate. And the basement kept getting smaller and smaller. And that basement is more of we in the village that I live in, man, excuse me. We have a historical society and they have a Facebook page, and the house that we lived in that my son owns now was built in 1840 or 1850. So it's a pretty old house. So I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, it's the basement is the type of a basement where it's the walls are like 2 to 3 feet thick, fieldstone. It used to be a dirt floor. They poured just a real thin layer of concrete. So So yeah, there's that basement has a lot of stuff in it yet that needs to, like I said, either come over here or get thrown out. So yeah, to answer your question, and for we've been busy. Just canned 7 jars of tomatoes. Quart jars or pint jars? I did that. I actually got. I did 7 quart jars of tomatoes. I'm stocking up for this winter. I had 12 dozen freezer corn bags, 12 meat chickens that were 14 pounds each, and bought a pig and a half a cow. I have no time to hunt this year. Well, good thing you bought all that meat. Oh man, talking too much. Um, I bought a half a pig too back in May, and I still have 2 deer left in the freezer. There's one chicken that needs to get made something into, and um, a couple pork butts that my wife bought that were on sale. So I'd like to get some. My plan was this year's to get go out fishing just off of a pier and just. I know people they don't like eating bass, but I've had some from up north, and I like it. So I want to get out fishing for bass, but that never happened. There's a thing going on with my body where every once in a while I get infections in my leg, cellulitis, and it just knocks me down. It's like I get that way, and I'm down for like 2 days, 2.5, 3 days tops maybe, and it's just that and work. And I want to stock the freezer with some fish. I don't like going out on Lake Michigan trolling. It's fun, but I don't know. I get seasick too much too easily, so I want to latch into a salmon or something, bring that home, smoke it or freeze it, kind of a thing. But that's funny. They probably do, huh? PA trapping. Speaking of doing more than what they're worth, I um on Tuesday I got the apples from my apple tree. I picked them on Monday, and I peeled and cored 5 pounds of apples. And what I did, I boiled them down, and I made applesauce. Now, what a process that is! Holy cow! Boy, peel them. I shouldn't have peeled them. I'm back. Had to cook supper. Hey, what are you having for supper? But I boiled down the applesauce. I put it in a blender to make the sauce. Realized that it was way too thick. It turned out more like pudding than it was sauce. Um, so last night or the night before, Thursday, I bought a food mill for grinding down tomatoes and apples and things like that. So I made 7 more pints of applesauce. I think I have a total of I bet applesauce. Yeah. I, I got the food mill. I think the screen that I have is too small. So everything's getting blocked up. The apple itself, the pulp or whatever you call it, is too thick. They're almost like pinholes. So it worked, but it's a lot. It's kind of a hassle, but it's enjoyable in the same at the same time. So I got made 7 last night. I think I got 10 or 11 pint jars of applesauce. Meatloaf sounds good too. I haven't had meatloaf in a long time. My mom's meatloaf. I just love that stuff. The next day on a sandwich, that's so awesome. What I should do is get another pound of ground pork along with some ground venison and make a meatloaf. What do you I slice them up and freeze? Yeah, I could do that too. Made skillet meatloaf a couple weeks ago. What I did once is I made the meatloaf and made like a tunneled it out or carved it out and put cheese in the middle and covered it back up. That was pretty good. Eat a chunk of raw beef liver. I don't know if I could do that. Hey, Daniel, I got a question for you. Chaga. Now, it's best to take that off the tree in wintertime, correct? That's when it's more, what's the word I'm looking for? There's more medicinal properties to it in winter than it does in summer because the tree is dormant. Or I know it grows on dying birch trees, but um, I would like to find some more. I still have the chunk that you gave me. I need to find a wood rasp and grind that stuff up and start putting that in my coffee. I've been eating garlic since July every morning. It's amazing how my body, my knees, they don't ache anymore. My hips feel good. There's nothing really wrong with my hips, but for some reason there's a correlation there. It's my joints feel good. I got you. I don't know where I heard that from. I don't know if I read it somewhere, but I would really, if anything, I could order some too online or something like that. Yeah, raw garlic. I'll take it and take one clove. That's what I got to do too. I'm gonna grow some. I got to plant some garlic this fall before it freezes. Take one piece of garlic and I chopped it up and let it sit for 15 minutes. I guess the acid in there, uh, there's a chemical reaction with the air and that whatever's in the garlic. I forget what it is, and it kind of changes. So what I do is let it sit, put it in a cup of water, only about like a shot glass amount of water, and then I'll down the hatch. Oh yeah. Well, everyone, it is 5 after 8. There's 11 people here. I don't know. Sitting down here in this chair like this is kind of, that's really good for you. What's really good for the raw beef liver or the garlic? Anything natural is good for you. Well, depending on what's going on next week. What is next week? I think I'll be home alone. I think maybe, I don't know, but the garlic, yeah, it's garlic has so much health benefits. It helps thin your blood, reduces blood pressure, reduces inflammation in your joints or inflammation anywhere, I guess. Um, it helps fight against cancer. Um, there's probably a lot more that I can't think of right off the top of my head, but it's it's yeah, it's pretty good. But you got to take it on an empty stomach just so it works better, I guess. So it right in, absorbs quicker. But I don't. I like to eat breakfast on the weekends, but I could probably do it mid afternoon or something like that too. Not eat. It's very rare that I'll eat lunch too once in a while on the weekends. Bear is pretty good. I like it. Yeah, it's awesome. I just that's why I actually I gotta get my smaller garden that I or small garden that I have. I want to prepare it. I need to pull the weeds and stuff like that, and I want to take some potting soil, just help with bring up the make it better dirt, for lack of a better term, make it better dirt. So once the uh, garlic helps fight cancer, and so it allows the garlic to grow better. I don't want because the dirt that's right next to our house, my garden, is kind of a harder um, a loam. It's dirt. Yeah, I want to get some more chaga too. If anything, I'll just order it online or something. I know there's a shop up in Upper Michigan, a store that's up there that sells it. I saw it on a YouTube channel, 906 Outdoors. Yeah, I'm eating the raw garlic. I'm down the hatch. Yeah, I wish I would have known that stuff when I had it too. They would have maybe cut it back a little bit, but my oncologist recommend. Really? Huh. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Yeah, my oncologist, she's pretty good too, and she's knowledgeable and um, thorough. But she never said anything about. I don't know if she believes in that stuff or not, but oh wow, you think the garlic helped you then, or was it, or did you have treatment for it? I'm sure you had treatment for it, but definitely take it. Yeah. Well, let me tell you, I'm going to be planting a whole bunch of garlic coming up. I just had radiation. I had Hodgkin's lymphoma. I had, I don't know if I, yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell. I had, um, I don't remember what stage it was. I really, whatever. In my lymph nodes in my left leg, there was a lymph node that had it. I mean, it was to the point where it was so large it was starting to hurt. So they recommended that I go have a surgery to have it taken out and do a biopsy. And sure enough, there it is, lymphoma. All right. So get that done, take that out. Then 3 months later, go back for another scan. Oh, there's another one on my adrenal gland. Okay. So get my adrenal gland taken out off work for 2 weeks because I couldn't move because my gut hurt so dang bad. So when was I diagnosed? Mine was in 2017. Well, backtrack a little bit. They took it out, then they saw some more in my other leg, and so they gave me radiation. It was the first one was just a centimeter small. If it was 10 centimeters, I would have had chemo, but it was just 9. And so I ended up having radiation around my pelvic area. It That radiation is nothing to take lightly. It sucks. It sucks the life out of you. You're just tired. Your skin gets burnt. I mean, it was bad. So that all healed up. Then they found it on my adrenal gland, and then that was fine. Go back for another scan. Then they found some in my neck. Took that one out. Yeah, I had to get an emergency trachea out of me. Wow. So here I am. Yeah. So 5 years later, I think it is. So far so good. Knock on wood. So any chaga I can find or any natural cancer fighting stuff, coffee, I'll gladly I'll take it just to combat that stuff. Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too. So yeah, I guess in a way I'm a 3-time survivor. I hear you, Tina. Well, I'm starting to, yeah, definitely kick it. Hey, Matt. Yeah, yeah, you just, I didn't think I was going to talk about that, but yeah, so yeah, it sucks. It definitely sucks. Yeah. All right. Oh man, I don't really care to talk about that cancer stuff anymore. Um, Daddy Duck's here. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad I'm here yet. I'll yeah, I can text you, Matt. It's or you can go back and kind of see what we were just talking about. It's yeah. Shoot. Think I can go for another half hour yet? I gotta get my mind straight here quick. So Matt, I see you're out telling people to buy shotguns. So saw that short earlier. How's the teal season going down there? For some that don't know where Daddy Duck's from, he's from South Carolina, I believe, around Sumter and Charleston. I'm thinking, right? He likes to hunt wood ducks and teal, early teal, and things like that. No teal as yet. Day two, still no teal. I Daniel from Living Emin Outdoors, he said it's kind of slow up there as far as Sumter, middle of the state. Um, it's kind of slow up there too as far as early goose and teal season. I wish I was more into it. Like I said earlier, Matt, there's not a lot of guys that I've noticed out goose hunting, early goose. And honestly, I don't really think I've um, seen a lot of geese flying either. There's a flock of geese that down below by where my house is at. There's a park. There's some uh, a pair of geese that raised a brood this summer, and that's the only. I haven't seen a lot of geese yet for locals, which is kind of surprising. There'd be geese flying like crazy around here. Well, 5 years ago. I mean, it was the sky was full during um, September here. Yeah, they know. But the real weird thing is around here, there's a lot of corn that's standing, and there's very little wheat fields. And the wheat fields that are around that get cut within 2 days, if that, they're spreading liquid manure on there. Because around here we have the dairy farms have manure pits, and the manure is liquefied, not on purpose. That's what happens when everything goes into a pit. It gets rained on, and the whole body waste kind of a thing, urine and manure. So they got to empty out those pits, and wheat fields are the go-to fields to spread manure on this time of year. So if you want to hunt geese, you got to hurry up and get on those cut wheat fields and try to hunt some geese. But like I said, there's a lot of corn for some reason. I know a lot of farmers around here, they make silage for the cows, but I don't know if they're going to leave some of it on for grain, sell the grain part of it. I missed something. PA Trapper said, "Sorry to hear. Hope it all clears up." Yeah, I'm hoping too. That it never comes back. Um, just give no, not. I'll text you, Matt. Not right now. Well, but yeah. All right. Um, I think I'm going. I need to stand up and walk around. I'm kind of on an old style wooden or some not wooden, but old kitchen chair that I'm sitting on here in the basement, and I need to walk around. So I'm thinking about maybe doing another live stream next week. So I am going to um, sign off, I guess. So I am happy that everyone that came here stuck around. And sorry, Matt, I'm cutting it short. I know you just got in here, but um, yeah, I'm gonna try to get out to do some dove hunting like I tried tonight. It was an epic fail. Missed a bunch of pigeons. Didn't get to shoot at any doves. I've seen doves, but I didn't get to shoot. So I'm hoping within the next couple weeks I'll have some dove hunting videos. So, all right, everyone. Like always, have a good week and enjoy the little things. All right. Have a good one.